Good evening everybody, welcome to the final race of the Wednesday HPR League for this season. It's been a pleasure commentating on you all this season. Good evening John, good evening everybody. Cheers to that, John. I've enjoyed commentating on this league all season so far. Aidan may be the driver's champ. We may have the champions decided in most of the other tiers, but the closest battle to still remain is between Red Bull and the AlphaTauris today. Only 1 point separates them in the battle for the Constructors title here. Who's going to be taking that title home? We will find out today. Just 1 second, I just need to sort my sound settings out so you don't overpower you lot. There we go. That should be better. Yeah, it's much better. So then, it's been a fantastic season. I'm hoping to see all of you in different tiers next year. I'll be in this Wednesday tier next year, hoping to take the Drivers' Championship away from Aidan, and I know he's looking to defend that title to the death. It's going to be a good season next year. I just feel it in my bones. So who's the first car out? It's going to be the Haas of Luke. Dragon's already retired, and Luke then is the first guy on a flying lap then, so we'll follow him round. Ooh, took a bit of the curb there. Puts the power down in that Haas. DRS opens wide. See what Luke can do today. Get the Haas some valuable points here. So try and get them up the table a little bit on the last day of the season. We've seen some really good drives this season in this tier. It's been close all season between Polskiv, Chartman and Aidan. Aidan has come out on top. Seems to have just a little bit more luck than the other two drivers have had. And Luke now comes into that final tight chicane. It is quite a quick lap here. Looking around the 1 minute and teens, usually 1 minute 18s I think. So here comes Luke. Puts the full power down, comes across the line, 1:18.2. Good lap there from him. Who's going to be next? Oh, got an instant. So a lot of people on flying laps. Bulky Worms had his lap invalidated. Bush Pass, who's standing in for the other AlphaTauri driver, goes straight on the pole and gives the AlphaTauris the advantage at the moment. Let's see where about the Red Bulls are. They're both in that last sector. So let's see if Polskiv can do anything about Bush Pass's time. He comes across the line. Polskiv goes second, literally a 10th behind him. Koi's Army goes on to pole for the time being. It's a very good lap there by Koi's Army. And Shug Life goes 5th. One second to share the... Oh, it won't let me share the link. One second to share the link to someone in the chat. There we go. There's the other Red Bull driver, Nathan, there just wants to watch the stream, so I just had to in the chat. Koi's Army then has set an amazing time here to put himself on pole at the moment. Very quick lap from him. Let's put that so we can see how far ahead. Look at that. The gap between the top 4 is 0.3 of a second. The gap between the top 2 is 0.026. Very close at the top. As Koi filters into the pit, takes the cone with him. So Chapman was 3.5 seconds off the pace on his lap, so I don't know where John's lost that time there. He'll be looking to get it back now though, but he's doing it on the medium tyres as his teammate Wazza goes into 10th. Anubis then has put in a fantastic lap and has gone on to pole for the time being. Mo needs an invite. I'll try and send you one now, mate. Back on here, just had to send Mo an invite there. He's got kicked from the session. Oh, Aiden's still not set a time yet. He hasn't come out of the pit yet. It's Chartman doing his Chartman improving. Going again, Chartman's not really having the look of the draw right now. Down in 12th. The last of the guys that have set lap times. Don't know if it's because of track limits. Adam's in 11th, Wazza's in 10th, Jibad in 9th. Jibad pulling off the track there. Just letting guys through that on flying laps. What's Jay Rooney looking like there? He's in 5th at the moment. His teammates on pole, Nubis. Nubis has improved so much this season. In the last few races he's been up there battling. As Jay invalidates his lap time. Alan there going to first sector. Gilbo's in 10th. Is he going for another lap here? Chopman's coming out the last corner. Puts the throttle down. Is John going to improve his time? He does, but it's only up to 9th. The top 9 guys are literally, top 10 guys are literally split by a second. Right now, the top 6 guys are literally split by 0.3 of a second. That's a very tight front row at the moment. The top 7 guys are split by 0.3 of a second. Very close at the top today. It's quite close all the way through the field by the looks of it. Bulky Worm and Hill Train are on flying laps at the moment. Who's further around? It's going to be Bulky Worm. So we'll stick with the guys that haven't set a lap time yet, and Bulky Worm's one of them. The champion is still in the pit. Aiden's still in the pit. Alright, at this moment in time. And the battle for the constructors has Pulse giving 4th, the Avataria Bush Pass in 5th, and Shug's Life in 8th, which is in the Red Bull's favour at the moment then. Aiden's going to have to come out at some point and try and set a really fast lap time here. So we're following Bulky Worm, then it comes through this last sector. Nice and tight there. Make sure he doesn't get track limits there for that sector. Comes round the last corner, Bulky Worm puts the throttle down. And it's only good enough for 11th. What about Hill Train? Is Hill Train now coming round? Gotta put the throttle down. What's he gonna set? Good enough for 13th. This guy's not really improving right now. Mo's on a lap there. We know Mo's quick. See what Mo can do about the situation at the top. You know, Mo will like to be at the top. Qualifying pole. He has qualified on a few poles this season. Can he add another one to his tally? And Aiden then has ventured out of the pits for the AlphaTauri guys. He's currently on his out lap. Coming through the last sector now is Aiden. Will jump onto his lap after Mo. Mo's absolutely flying right now. DRS open. Nice line for that corner there for Mo. Got to keep it tight to the apex here, then try not to cross that curb on the exit. Right on the limit of track limits there for Mo, but he's coming around that last corner now. What's Mo's time going to be? Only good enough for 5th then for Mo. People are not really getting themselves up the table at the moment. And Bush pass slipped down to 6th, but we're watching Aiden now. Let's see what Aiden can do if he can get himself up here. And try and get a good. He wants to get ahead of the Red Bulls, whatever he can do. And just powers out that corner. Coming up to the S's now. Keep it nice and tight on the apexes there. Oh, he's gone very, very, very wide there, Aiden. How that had not been done for track limits, I do not know. He hits the barrier there, does Aiden? Into the pit he comes. So Aiden giving up on his lap right at the end there. In the pit comes Aiden. Janice and Coombs are also on their out laps, and Coombs is just starting his lap. Who else is on a flying lap right now? So Shug's Life's on a flying lap. He's lost his front wing somewhere and he's into the pit. Mohamed Mado got his first podium last week, if I remember rightly. Just cutting the grass a little bit there he was. So we're coming into the last 6 minutes now then, guys, so people will be getting their final set of tyres booted on here. And Corey's Army is coming in second. He's having a fantastic qualifying for himself, and look at that, second, third and fourth are all split by 0.003 of a second. Extremely tight up there at the top between these guys. So can Coys improve? He needs to find 1.5 tenths of a second here to snatch pole. We'll keep following him here. See what he can do. Ooh, quite tight on the apexes there. Here we go. And Mo's gone to pole. Mo has snatched pole at the moment, and by a hefty margin, half a second. Mo has gone and smashed in a lap, and it's put him straight onto pole, 5 tenths ahead of the rest of the field. That's a very, very good. Oh, Corey's Army spins it there. Corey's Army spins on his flying lap. Jay Rooney, the name is Luke. Also on fast laps here. And we're just trying to figure out where everyone is. So Alan then is coming down the back. Oh god, there's a battle here between Alan. Is that Gilbert? Yeah, Alan and Gilbert both on flying laps. Gilbert getting the overtake on in there. There's an actual race battle going on between them two there. However, they're both on flying laps, so neither had to yield. So come on guys, got 3 minutes to go, then everyone's now going to be on to their last laps now. We'll see what everyone can do. Corey's Army, he's in third. Is he going for another flying lap? Chartman, he's on a flying lap as well. He comes through the S's as Chartman, he's on the soft tyres now as Chartman, going off the mediums. And he's a whole second up on his time, which would put him in that mix for 4th place right now. The 4th place battle, which has got 5 cars. Well, literally from 2nd till 8th is all split by about 3/10. And Sharpman's about to join into that battle right now. So where Sharpman's going to put himself. Sharpman goes 2nd. Fantastic lap there by Sharpman. The Chartman then sets an absolutely fantastic lap time and puts himself into 2nd. Mr. Reliable, Mr. Consistent, and Mr. Alonso strikes again and puts himself right on the front at the moment. As we're coming into the last, this is literally going to be everyone's last chances now to do a lap. 2 minutes to go. You may be able to squeeze 2 in if you're coming around the track now. But this will be everyone's last time. Bush Pass is trying to get out the pit to set a lap time. He's out now. And Coids and Hill Train are all time on their laps, and they are 5th and 6th at the moment. But there is guys absolutely flying right now. Polsky hasn't come back out. Jack Rooney. So the Red Bulls are getting shuffled down a little bit here. Polsky's still ahead of Bush Pass. Can Bush Pass do anything? Yeah, is he on a lap? Yeah, Bush Pass is onto his flying lap here. As we now follow Aiden, and Aiden has track limit violations again, and he still hasn't set a time as Aiden. Not looking good for Aiden or Janice. They both haven't set lap times right now. They need to get this next lap of theirs hooked up right now. So moves on pole. Stiffmeister has dropped Chartman down to 3rd. Them two, the last 4 or 5 races, have been having an absolutely brilliant battle with each other. And Stiffmeister and Chartman have been battling for a while. It's all started in Silverstone, and they're going to be battling again today. They are 2nd and 3rd as it stands. Just watching Stiffmeister as he comes into the pit. Nubis had his time invalidated. Bush Pass is coming around the final corner. He's just about going to get time to put another lap in here. Can he improve? Jay Rooney's on a lap. Mohammed Mahu is on a lap. Shug's Life's on a lap. Where is Aiden? Aiden has spun it. Aiden has spun it, and that is it. Aiden ain't going to be putting in a time. Aiden's qualifying is over. And he just smashes his car up in frustration to Aiden. So Aiden then will be starting 19th, with the battle for the constructors well and truly on. First blows will be going to the Red Bulls as Polsky out qualifies Bush Pass, and now Shug's Life has out qualified Aiden. Aiden will be starting right at the back of the field here. we've got 4 guys on a lap at the moment. So is Jay Rooney going to improve his time? Jay Rooney goes up to 8th. Where is everyone else? Shug's Life in the other Red Bull goes up to 11th. So that one AlphaTauri of Bush Pass is now going to be sandwiched by the Red Bulls, but Mohamed Mado stops the sandwich happening there and gets himself involved in that Red Bull sandwich. This is going to be an entertaining race. What's going to happen in the constructors? We're going to find out. Qualifying is over. Mo's qualified on pole. Bush Pass in 2nd. The AlphaTauri, I'm sure he was below it now. How did Bush Pass go up there? Anyway, Stiffmaster 3rd, Chapman 4th, Anubis 5th, Gilbaz 6th, Corey's Army 7th, Hill Train 8th, Jay Rooney 9th, Polsky 10th, 11th Mohamed Mado, 12th Shug's Life, 13th name is Luke, 14th Wazza, 15th Coon, 16th Bulky Worm, Dragon, Aiden and Janice make up the back. I'm sure Bush Pass was behind Polsky, but obviously not. I thought he was in a sandwich, but obviously that's not worked how it looked. Might have been lagging out or anything there. I'm sure when he crossed the line he was not qualified in 3rd. So then let's get the final race of the Wednesday tier underway here. Still battles to be had up and down the field. The midfield battles could be settled here. There's a few people that can move up and down the table today, so points are still available for these guys just to have the bragging rights over other drivers as we go into next season next week, and we all kick off next season next week, the 100% tier on Monday, which is going to be an exciting race. I'm in that, and that's going to be a long race. Oh, I reckon I'll enjoy it. Now here we go, and it's lights out and away we go. Now, so off we go then. Mo's got away fantastically here. Bush Pass is now going to go straight into slipstream though. Mo's going, oh my god, we've got about 5 cars abreast coming into this first corner, and we've got the virtual safety car as we go into that first corner. I wonder what happened there. It's going to be involving Stiffmaster. Stiffmaster has dropped right to the back of the field here. So, what has happened there? Because a lot of people have received penalties here. Anubis 5 seconds, Chartman 5 seconds, Jay Rooney 5 seconds, Luke 10 seconds, Shug's Life 5 seconds, Aiden 5 seconds, Mohamed Mado 5 seconds as well. So we're halfway through the first lap and we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 penalties given out already. Let's have a look who the biggest winners on that lap then. Alan was the biggest winner there. Alan's made up 6 places in that opening lap. Stiffmaster lost 17 places on that opening lap here. And I'm seeing right now with a few cars dropping down the order, and Aiden's dropped to the back, and Aiden don't have a front wing. Oh, disaster for the AlphaTauri driver. He couldn't get a lap in qualifying, and now he's got no front wing on the first and opening lap here. Aiden's going to have to dart into the pits right now. So does Wazza. Wazza's got damage as well. So Bush passes in 2nd. It would be good enough to take the championship at the moment, because Polsky's only managing 8th. Shug's Life is in 12th. Oh, and Aiden's got to serve that penalty as well. And he goes on to the softs. Aiden's going to be right down the back of the field here. And he's go. So then, an entertaining first lap. Let's say first straight here. Literally on the first straight, everyone got penalties. Pretty much half the field. There would have been contact under the virtual safety car. And they were cars going 5 abreast into that first corner. But Mo is leading. He's took pole, and he's currently leading. We're on about to start lap 3, and he's pulled out second to Bush Pass. Bush Pass is trying to keep within that DRS range of him here, whilst getting out of the DRS range to Chapman. So if you're on the soft tyre, you're looking like soft medium would be your best strategy today. And Chapman trying to get into the slipstream of the car in front. We'll break it to Anubis behind him. So Chapman is in third, Anubis is in fourth. He's trying to keep within that DRS range to Chapman, and Koi's Army's in fifth at the moment. Good start by Koi's. He is within the DRS range of the car ahead. And Anubis here will be coming under a lot of pressure from Koi's Army here, but Koi's Army's got to be careful. He's got a hill train all over the rear end of his Mercedes here. As Yasti Martins are in 6th and 7th, Polski's in 8th. He's got to go after Gilbo here, go after him hard. He's got to get that Red Bull up the table. Then we've got the two Haas drivers, the Luke and Alan, and Shugslife down in 11th. Mohammed is in 12th, Genesis 13th, Kim's 14th, Stiffmeister to 15th now after a bad start. Jay Rooney's in 16th, Dragon's in 17th, Borky One's in 18th, Woz is in 19th, and Aiden's in 20th. And Coombs is out. Coombs in the McLaren is out. On lap 3. And Coombs out, and we've got a full safety car. So we've got a reprieve. Oh, Koi's Army's out. What's happened to Koi's Army here? Where is Koi's Army? I'm trying to... Everyone is pitting. I can't get a look where the instant is. Koi's Army's on the right hand side of the track there. I don't know if there's been contact, but Koi's Army is out as well. So on one lap, Koi's Army and Coombs are out of this race. But it's going to be a reprieve for Aiden then. He'll be back up with the field. Will he pick to put on some fresher tyres though? We'll see. No, he's staying out. So at least Aiden's going to be happy. He'll be able to catch back up to the field right now. So a few guys had to serve their penalties and then pits as well, which won't please them too much. I wonder what happened to Koi's. He was running fantastically well. He was in 5th. It's a weird part of the track to go off there on the left hand side of the last corner. I don't know whether there's been contact made. We will find out in due course though. So Mo is leading. Is Mo going to pit? No, Mo's staying out. Bush Pass I think's pitting. Yep. So Chartman's in the pit, Bush Pass is in the pit, Hill Train's in the pit, Shugslife's in the pit, Alan pitted, Janice pitted, Mohammed, Stiffmeister, Jay Rooney and Wazov all pitted. As Bush Pass then comes out of the pit into 6th place right now. And by the looks of it, Hill Train managed to jump Chartman in the pit lane there. So Hill Train pitted and has got ahead of Chapman right now. So Chapman lost the place there in the pit lane. Not what he would have wanted. Oh, that's because he's had to serve the 5-second time penalty that he had. John had 5-second penalty from that first lap instant, and that's what's put him behind Hill Train here in the pit stops, and he would have had to serve it. So Mo will be leading us back on this safety car restart. Aiden's down in 18th. So the battle for the constructors is now, it has shifted to the Red Bull's favour, with Polski in 4th and Bush Pass in 6th. Then you have Shugslife in 12th and Aiden in 18th. They'll be battling for the points. They're going to want to get back into this. As Mo just following the safety car. We're going to have another lap of it, I think. A very entertaining first lap. That's a shame, Lee. You were running really well. Lisa's saying his game lagged out and it made him smack the curb on the last corner and he couldn't save it. That is why Coy's army is out. Unlucky, mate. You were running fantastic in 5th, mate. You're looking good for some really good points today as well. That is very unlucky for you. Actually, I'm quite gutted for you because that is probably the best qualifying race that I've seen you do for a while. You were running quite high up and keeping pace with the guys in front. It's good to see. There's no then, just keeping the safety car quite close here. The safety car left skid marks there as he had to brake. Safety car had braking himself. This is when it gets really tight with the safety car through this sector here. Safety car goes down to about 40 miles an hour and the whole field bunches up this way. You gotta be careful not to bump someone and pick up some unnecessary penalties. So on that 6, I think the safety car should come in on this lap. We'll see. That Mo there, he's looking good at the front. Chose not to fit though, Dubai. He's on the soft tyre. It's going to go a little bit longer. And the safety car will be in on this lap then. So be careful, guys. Mo's now going to take over the control of the restart here. So Mo then back in the field. He's going to go late. Here's Mo. He's getting very late indeed. And now he goes. Mo puts the power down. And he's absolutely nailed the restart here as Mo. Nubis is trying to go with him, but the battle's going to be behind here. Nubis is going to be under pressure here from Gilbert. Gilbert's not close enough. There's a 4-way battle going on behind these guys. Hill Train, Charman. Oh God, it's getting tight. Bush Pass, Mohammed, Hill Train, Dragon, and Charman all battling through that sector there. And they're still battling. This battle's going on behind. All the McLaren's been connected with. Janice is going side by side. He's oh my God, it's mayhem towards the back of the field. Everyone is absolutely going flat out. They're not leaving any ground. And we're going to go 3 abreast into that turn. Oh, was it contact? No, the Haas and Alfa Romeo just managing to avoid each other. Oh! And there was contact. And then there's contact as the car's coming back on. Oh my God, it's absolute carnage. Absolute carnage still at the back of the field. Has Aiden picked up damage there? He was a passenger and all that. Literally from 13th to 18th it just went all crazy. There was cars off the track, cutting the corner to save it, and then people going back onto the track and collecting other drivers. And Drake on the Shug Cypher in the pit. They must have picked up damage on that lap. And Aiden's now into 10th. So 2 Alpha Tauris in the top 10 here. The Red Bull of Polski's in 3rd still. So he's holding the team at the moment. Shug Cypher's had to pit for damage here. And after that massive battle between all them guys at the back, Aiden's now in 9th, but he's a good 5 seconds back from 8th here. They're only 1 lap after safety car, and with all that battling that was going on, these guys have lost out a lot of time right now. Meantime, and Mo's pulled out a 2-second lead, and he's absolutely flying. Polski's in 3rd. He's on the medium tyre if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he is. So Polski's on the medium tyre. The guys in and around him now on the same lap old tyres, but they're on the soft, so their tyres are going to start giving up on them very shortly. DRS is now enabled. So Polski then's got to try and keep within that 1 second of Anubis then. We've got another yellow flag. And there's a McLaren that has spun it there. And the McLaren, no front wing, that's spun it. We've got virtual safety car, and the McLaren can't get it pointed in a straight line. He does now, and he's into the pit. Jay Rooney pits. He's going to have a new front wing. Mohamed Mado, after podium finish last week, is also in the pits. Another 3 cars have had to have front wings replaced. So how many more people are going to have their wings replaced then? Last 2-3 laps since that restart of the safety car has been quite chaotic. That's 5 drivers have had to pit and make new front wings onto their cars. I'm sorry, 6 guys that have had to pit and put new front wings on their cars. 6 people in 2 laps. I think people just need to calm down a little bit here. But safety car just pottering about now. And Mo's coming into the pit. Into the pit comes Mo then. And Gilbert's got a drive-through penalty, speeding under the safety car. Oh, Gilbert. That means he won't be able to serve. He wanted to come in to get new tyres there, but he's going to have to just carry on through the pit here. Mo, where's Mo going to re-emerge? Mo's going to re-emerge in 12th place, right on the back end of Gilbert here. Gilbert's going to defend that inside line. And Gilbert got his trophy for the constructors for the Friday League. Him and Brizzy Boys brought it home for the Haas team. Mo's up to 11th now. Penalties starting to rack up for a few of the guys here. But Anubis has inherited the lead from Mo here. But Anubis, you reckon, and Luke are going to have to pit quite soon. You reckon? Oh no, Anubis is gone. Polskiv is gone as well. Polskiv is out of the race. We got a safety car. But has that just finished the constructor battle off here? The Red Bull of Polskiv was running in second. It's come together with Anubis. Anubis, I think, got all out of shape and he's just collected Polskiv here, and Polskiv is out. And that, I think, shifts the balance to the AlphaTauris, unless Shug's Life has a miracle of a race now. Then the title will be going to the AlphaTauris. We're currently 3rd and 6th right now. Oh no, Polskiv, mate. Just keeping himself running a nice tight race. I think he's been collected. Anubis coming back onto the track here. And that is his race over. Bulky Worms also retired on that last corner as well. But I'm pretty sure it was Anubis' spin. Just collected Polskiv. So the Red Bulls now need a miracle to bring the championship home from the AlphaTauri guys. We're only a third of the race in here. And this is our 3rd safety car. Where's Chartman? Chartman's now back up into 2nd. Still behind Hill Train though. Lost that position to him in the pit stops when he had to serve his penalty. Got another lap of safety car then, so Shug's Life in 8th, Aiden's in 10th and Bush Pass in 3rd. The title's coming in for the AlphaTauri team at the moment. So if looking at the tyres, was that Genis gone onto the hard tyres here. Everyone else on the mediums, except the two Haas guys, and the Ferrari and Alpine of Anubis and Mohammed, who are also on the soft. We're just waiting for the safety car to come in. Hill Train's inherited the lead of the race now. Mo's in fourth. It looks like how this is panning out at the moment. This safety car's worked to the advantage of Mo here. Just put him back within the guys in front. And he... Sorry. He won't have to pit again, you don't think? Well, yeah, he might have. Yeah, he'll have to pit again. Just waiting for this safety car to come in now. It should come in this lap, and it is. So Hill Train will lead us back on this restart. So when's Hill Train going to floor it here? And Hill Train goes, he's off, and he's got a slight jump on Chartman, and Chartman's going to be coming under a lot of pressure right now from Bush Pass. Bush Pass then's going to get Chartman in the slipstream. Is he going to pull out? He is. So Bush Pass looking at the inside of Chartman, just backed out of it a little bit there. He's going to go for Chartman on another lap here. Mo's just behind them, watching that battle unfold. Success got himself up to 7th. We've got a few cars behind him though. Aiden's up to 8th, yeah. He's bouncing around over the curbs. Ooh, a few guys there just tapping each other, friendly taps. Yellow flag in sector 1, and that's going to be Wazza that has spun it there. He's got it going again though. And we're just watching Aiden on the back of Shug's life. And we've got another yellow flag here. Who's this one for? Oh, it's cleared up. So Hill Train then's got the jump on Chartman. He's only 7/10 ahead. Chartman, yeah, it just pulled away out as well from Bush Pass, got him out of the DRS zone. As we're going flying down the home straight here. And Bush Pass gained on Chartman there quite a bit in that last corner. And Mo's gaining on Bush Pass as well at the same time. So we've got the battle for second place right now. It's heating up quite nicely here. And Shug's Life and Aiden are battling away. Oh, the Red Bull's got the inside line. Aiden's gone the very long wide route there. Now we're going to abreast, 3 abreast into this corner. Ooh. Aiden racing quite aggressively here. He's trying to force his way past the Aston Martin. He's going to get that position done. No, he's not. The Aston Martin of Gilbert says, no, you're not having it here, and cups him in. It's a battle for 6 heating up, the battle for seconds heating up. And Aiden's going to go around the outside of the Aston Martin. Oh, Aiden, you got to be careful, Aiden. You don't need to be taking these risks, mate. Barging into people here. It's not worth it, Aiden. It's not worth the retirement, mate. Stay behind him, pick your time to overtake. You don't need to be barging people. And he's alongside the Aston Martin here. And Aiden should get the move done now. And he has. As Mo's got past Bush Pass at the front here. Bush Pass now coming under a lot of pressure from the name is Luke. They come into that corner, very tight there. And Bush Pass is still in fourth. He's lost that third place to Mo. Mo now is going to be setting his eyes on Chartman to see whether he can catch him up. Chartman gains on Hill Train, then he loses a few tenths on Hill Train. Yeah, Chartman is faster in the first and second sector. Hill Train seems to have the edge on him in the last sector where it counts. But Chartman should be within DRS of him now. He's got to keep it together around this last corner. He's going to have the DRS now, Chartman. Chartman here's going to be putting... Is he going to be close enough here to put a move in? It's quite a far distance back. I don't think he's going to be close enough in this DRS zone, but the next one he might be quite close. So Chartman then battling down. He had a little peak there, but he thought better of it. He should be close enough here for the next DRS zone. Here he goes. He's 3 tenths behind. He needs to get this DRS working. He's got to stay in the slipstream. But Hill Train defending it then. So Hill Train's managing to keep ahead of him here. Mo's just watching this battle quite closely. Luke has got past. Bush Pass for 4th here. Bush Pass dropped down to 5th, but 5th and 6th for the AlphaTauri team will be good enough for them. It'll be definite point finishes for them. Chuck's Life standing 10th. He would have to win where the AlphaTauris are at the moment to win the championship for the Red Bulls, and I don't feel like it's going to happen. There's penalties now. Everyone's picking up penalties now. There's only 6 drivers that haven't got penalties right now. And Chartman's been given his first penalty now, as I was saying that, for track limits. So then Chartman's got DRS again, but he's not going to be close enough here. He's got the DRS, Mo's got the DRS and Chartman, but the Chartman's got the DRS here, so kind of cancel out Mo's DRS effect here. As Luke is dropping off the back of these guys here. Bush Pass is staying with Luke right now. He'll keep the battle going. And Anubis is ahead of his teammate Jay Rooney as well. Miami Mado is in 9th. Chuck's Life's in 10th. Janice, the two Alfa Romeos, Janice and Stiffmeister 11th and 12th, having a nice little inner team battle right now. You got Dragon in 13th, Wazza in 14th, Alan and Gilbert bringing up the rear. Gilbert's on fresh soft soap, so be hoping to get some fast lap times in. Let's see then, so Chartman is a bit, we've got a yellow flag in sector 2, Jay Rooney's retired, and we've got another safety car here. Another safety car. And Hill Train's straight into the pits then. The Hill Train pits them. Aiden pits as well. How many pit stops has Aiden made? Where's Aiden? Oh, it's his 3rd pit stop for Aiden. So now then, Chartman inherits the lead of the Grand Prix here. He's ahead of Mo, but yeah, it's got 3 seconds worth of penalties. Mo's got none as of yet. As the 4th safety car of the race comes out, and we are halfway through the race right now. So Chartman will be leading on the restart. We've got Mo behind him, Luke in 3rd, Bush Pass in 5th, Hill Train. No, Bush Pass in 4th, Hill Train in 5th. Stiffmeister being 6th. Aiden's going to be restarting in 7th place right now. Wazza's in 8th, Nubis in 9th, Mohammed 10th, Shulslife 11th, Dragon 12th, Jobbo 13th, Janice and Alan Crowley 14th and 15th. After Jay Rooney's retirement, bringing out this safety car. Let's go have a quick drink. Got another lap. Save's gone. The name is Luke. Has pitted. He should have pitted on the lap before though. As pitting now has dropped him way down the field. He's gonna come back out in dead 15th place here. So Alan's gonna be ahead of his teammate. The name is Luke. Was running quite nicely as well in 4th place. Was 3rd after the leader pitted. There's the difference. Let me just check. So it says the difference pitting was done. Hilltrain managed to pit and come back out in 4th, but pitting after you've caught the safety car means Luke has come back out in 15th. Oh, he shouldn't have pitted on this lap. Yeah, everyone will be looking now to get that last pit stop in. So if you still have a fresh pair of the soft tyre, if you can get to lap 24, pitting for that soft tyre will get you to the end of the Grand Prix. I know this as I've run that strategy twice this week whilst racing this track. So then, safety car is coming in. Jumpman's going to lead us away then on this safety car. He's going to weave. He's going to try and do the bluff. And Jumpman's gone earlier than anyone else has gone this race. And it's caught Mo out by surprise. And Jumpman's already got a second as they cross the finish line. Fantastic restart there from Jumpman. Caught Mo sleeping there. Oh, and Hilltrain. He's now going to be all over the back of Bush Pass here. So everyone battling away. We've got a nice clean getaway right now. As Aiden now's going to... Now Hilltrain's going to feel like he's in an AlphaTauri sandwich right now. Bush Pass to the front of him. Aiden to the back. Here he goes. Stuck in the middle of the AlphaTauris. Yeah, Hilltrain's in 4th. Got pressure from behind from Aiden, and pressure he needs to put on Bush Pass here. He was running in the lead before that safety car and he had to pit. Aiden's going to try and go around the outside here. Hilltrain covers him off though. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. It's the other. Oh, it's Janice. Janice has retired, and we've got another safety car. As one safety car ends, another comes out. Janice then is out. We're down to 14 and we're on to our 5th safety car. And Chartman's fantastic restart there has not paid off. There's a load of guys are pitting right now. Literally half the field is pitting as it'll be their final pits of the race. Aiden leads. Hilltrain leads. Aiden's going to be in 2nd. I don't think Aiden's tyres will get to the end though. 2 lap old softs. That's going to be touch and go come the end of the race. He'll be struggling for pace at least. Everyone that's just pitted has gone on to the mediums. That'll get him to the end easily. Aiden's the one on the say questionable strategy right now. All them softs get him to the end. Hilltrain should be able to get to the end on them mediums. Stiffmaster's still going to have to pit. Wazza will be touch and go. And so with Jill by, but everyone else seems now they shouldn't have to pit again for the remainder of this race. So, well, there's only 3 drivers that haven't even picked up penalties yet. That's Mo, Bush Pass and Aiden. As we're now going to be following the safety car again for 2 laps. Saying that the field has caught up quite quickly, so I expect safety car in on the next lap. So everyone's already caught it here. Now this is going to be a good battle to the end now. Everyone pretty much on tyres that will get them to the end. Except for the odd couple, there's about 3 or 4 guys that aren't on tyres that will get them to the end. Aiden's strategy is going to be touch and go. Will them softs get to the end? I don't think they can. Depends how long the safety car is going to be out. Either way, if he does try to go to the end on him, he'll be struggling at the end. So Hill Train will lead us on this restart. Safety car probably coming at the end of this lap. Just watching Hill Train suspension there, moving like a proper Mercedes suspension. That's if people know what I mean if they follow Formula 1. Let's just jump on board with Hill Train here. You know, I'm just looking at the tyres. Yes, Hill Train's quite fresh though. Not much wear there, just a little bit on the insides. Compare that though with Aiden's tyres look. Wait till we get the sun. Aiden's tyres look a little bit more scrubbed in right now. Trying to see if I can get the view of his back end. Aiden's more scrubbed in. Now let's go to like the likes of Chapman. See it? They have a shiny wheel. Their wheels are quite shiny as they are brand new. Safety car is coming in this lap then, so Hill Train's going to have the control on the restart then. So when's he going to go? Safety car's a bit awkward here because you can't really get a gap to it before it comes in. And Hill Train's gone then. Gets a fantastic restart there, but Aiden's going to be on him. Aiden's in the slipstream. Aiden's going to pull to the inside here. Hill Train didn't really defend it that hard, and Aiden takes the lead here. So Aiden leads this Grand Prix. And he putting the power down. Hill Train's dropped position, then he's down to second. But he's on tyres that should get him to the end. Aiden will be losing pace towards the end of the race. He'll be quicker now. Come the end of the race, he'll be struggling quite a bit. So everyone's quite a bit spaced out now. Just having a few battles. Chapman's got Alan in front of him. So this safety car actually helped the names Luke out. He lost loads of positions on that first safety car, but this second safety car has brought him back up the field. Ooh, Chapman there gets the moves on Alan there. Alan ran more and Chapman took it, saw the chance and took it. And Chapman then's up into 8th place there. And he's already onto the back of the other Haas here. Chapman's not messing about. Chapman's absolutely going for it here. As Aiden sets the fastest lap of the race. Let's see if Chapman can catch that other Haas on this back straight. That Haas is a bit preoccupied at the moment. He's got Dragon in front of him. Josh is going to have to go defensive here. Haas thought better of it there, just managing to defend that position. Chapman's behind. It's getting a bit tasty here for the battle for 6th place. As Luke lost a bit of time to Drake on there. Mo is on the back of Chapman. Chapman can't seem to shift Mo at the moment. We're just running a bit wide on the apex. So 6th, 7th and 8th are all battling away quite hard here. A ride on board with Chapman right now. It gets onto the back of Luke. Chapman's gone for the move. Luke nearly cuts him off there. Chapman's going to go around the outside. Chapman's going to go for the break, maybe. No. Oh, Mo's gone round the outside of Chartman. I didn't see Mo there. And Mo's going for Chartman. And Mo has got past Chartman here. Oh no, not great news for that either for Chartman. So he's going to have to get back on the forward. He's going to be under a lot of pressure from Bush Pass behind him though with Chartman. He doesn't really go defensive. And the AlphaTauri's got past him as well. But just in front, Mo's going down the inside of the Haas. It's going to be pushed to the outside for this corner. Oh, Mo's spun it. Chartman's collected him. Oh, a few guys there have all come together. Chartman's got no front wing, I don't think. I can't tell from this camera angle. Chartman's lost his front wing there. Shug's life is going, trying to get past Bush Pass. Bush Pass has lost his front wing, I think, as well. He has. The Bush Pass has lost his front wing. Mohammed's in. Alright. Right, Mo got his front wing. Mo still has his front wing attached. There's a Haas there going for the move. On the Alpine and still can't get past. It was the Alpine. No, it was the Haas side. It was Luke and Mo, yeah, that come together at turn 1, 2, 3. They just put Mo into a spin. Chartman ran into Mo and Bush Pass joined them. And Mo's pitting. Mo's going to have a new front wing, I think. Yeah, Mo's in for a new front wing. Bush Pass is going to be in for a new front wing. Chartman's going to be in for a new front wing. Oh, that could be their race is done. Unless we have a late safety car. So, the battle continues then. Everyone's quite spaced out now then because of that incident. Alan's dropped back behind Anubis there. He was racing Dragon. He's lost some time there somewhere. And Anubis has got ahead of him. Let's have a look at the penalties. Oh, Dragon's got 12 seconds worth of penalties. There's a few drivers with 3 and the other half with 6 seconds worth of penalties. Chartman's picked up another 3 in that battle. And Anubis then gets past Dragon here and gets himself to 7th place. And Aiden is in the pit then. Aiden pits on the lead. He'll be going on to that soft tyre. And out he comes. Where's that going to bring him out? 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Then Aiden comes out in 9th place then. And he's come back out into the traffic here. I don't know whether he should have just tried to hang it out for an extra lap or 2 there. But Aiden's in 9th. Let's see how this battle's gonna go then. Aiden's got himself straight up to 8th then. Aiden's on a charge. He's just flying through this field. He's up to 7th already after his pit stop. So Hill Drain leads there. Can Aiden catch back up through the field and take the win? He's got 10 laps here. He's on the fastest tyre for one new set as well. See if he can make his way back up through the field here. He's the closest battle on the track. Oh, no, Mohammed, Dragon and Shug's Life are battling away. Shug's Life's getting his arms out and Shug's Life's up to 9th here. He's got past the one Alpine and now he's got to go and hunt down the other. As what's the pits? Was it on the name of Luke Pits here? That puts Aiden up to 5th. So Anubis is next on the hit list for Aiden. Let's see if we can get him. As Mo sets the fastest lap of the race. Aiden then doesn't have DRS for some reason there. Just not close enough for that first DRS detection point then. He's all over the back of Anubis here. We'll carry on following this battle. Ooh, that got a bit tasty there. So Aiden's up to 4th, Anubis down to 5th. Mohammed's in 7th, Dragon's in 6th. As the two Alpines are fighting here, Mohammed and Dragon battling away. Dragon's still in 6th here. Having to do a lot of defending too. Oh, his teammate just lit up the rear end there. Alan's got past him. Oh, unlucky there. Joe Bow's in the pit now. Aiden gets promoted up to 3rd place. He's 10 seconds behind Stiffmeister here. So we're going to last 8 laps of this race then. And the championship will be going to the AlphaTauri team with Aiden in 3rd. Shugslife down in 9th. This won't be enough, but Polskiv was running fantastically well. And got taken out by a spinning car. Nothing could be his own fault. And that pretty much has sealed the constructors, you'd think. Unless we see something happen in the last 7 laps here. Hilltrain's leading though. He's got 6 seconds worth of penalties more than Stiffmeister. So as it stands, Stiffmeister will win the Grand Prix by 2 seconds after the penalties are taken into account. As Alan and Dragon then have got 16 and 15 seconds of penalties each. Dragon's having to defend hard against his teammate here. As Moden's on a charge, she's got himself back up to 10th. Make that 9th. So Mo's up into 9th here. Bush pass then should get himself up to 10th. Chartman goes up to 11th here. Just outside the points. After that incident, 2 laps after the last safety car. Cost them guys dear, they would have been in for the battle for the win. But Mo getting spun, I think it was, but who was it by? I think it was Luke. I think it was one of the Haas guys spun him round. That caused Mo, Bush Pass and Chartman to all get front wing damage. And they all had to pit and they all lost time because of that. But Mo though is catching the guys in front, looking quite strong. Stiffmeister's in 2nd as well, but currently he's leading through time penalties. Aiden though is chasing him down, but I don't think he's going at a quick enough pace. So we've caught him by the end of the race here. You will see though as Anubis is in the pits there. And that's going to promote everyone up a position. It's going to promote Mo up another position here. It does indeed. So Mo's up into 8th with penalties to the guys in front. Mo is currently going to be running in 5th or 6th place here. With the guys in front carrying a lot of penalties. Mo will easily take them places from them. Stiffmeister's got to stay within 6 seconds of Hilltrain at the moment and hope he doesn't pick up any more penalties here. And he will take the victory. And we have 5 laps to go after this last corner here for Hilltrain. So on to the last 5 laps then. Aiden is catching it. Aiden should be on the back of Stiffmeister by the end of the race at this rate or not, so he's going. It's the closest battle then. Mo then, join Mo as he's on a right old charge to the field. Chartman's managed to get past Bush Pass as well. But he's got 6 seconds of penalties. That's going to drop him down. And Mo got Dragon in front of him. And Mo's going to have DRS here on Dragon. DRS goes wide open. And Mo gets past Dragon here. And into the lead. Oh, into 7th. He would, I reckon, be up in the top. If the other guys... Oh, Hill Train's out! Hill Train is out of the Grand Prix here. The leader has crashed out. I don't think we're going to get a late safety car. I'm just looking, we've got another car at spawn, and I think that's going to be the Ferrari of Anubis. He's got it going again. So Hill Train, who was leading the Grand Prix, is out of this race. With 4 laps to go, he's going to be absolutely gutted, this Hill Train. Stiffmeister won't mind though, he will now inherit the lead of this Grand Prix. Aiden's going to bring it home in 2nd then. So, Stiffmeister then's now the new leader. Hill Train, I think, has just lit it up. Spun it there. I think might have caught the curb and's gone off into the barrier. As we now watch Mo battling away for 4th place here. And into 4th goes Mo. Now, if Mo can find, work it out, if Mo can find 5 seconds off Alan in the last 4 laps here, he will steal the unlikely podium place. Oh no, he's done it. I thought he was further beyond than he was. Oh no, he went there. So Mo then has got back up through the field and he's on to the podiums now. It's a bit too far behind Stiffmeister and Aiden to get any higher. But a fantastic fight through the field has got Mo up into 3rd place. Alan then picks up another 3 seconds of time penalties. And is in 4th. But in them time penalties, he looks like he's going to sit down quite a fair bit. And Anubis has crashed out. Anubis is out on the same corner Hill Train was out on. So there's 2 retirements in 2 laps, and the safety car is staying in. We're not going to have the safety car there. Chartman's going to be promoted up to 6th place. We're looking at penalties. He will be currently running in 5th. Bush passed in 8th. He's got Dragon in front of him. Is this watching Dragon and Bush pass here, fighting it out for 7th place. And Bush pass gets up to 7th then. As Stiffmeister then screwing through that last chicane here. Aiden is catching him at quite a rate of knots here. We're going to have 2 laps to go. And Aiden's going to have to find a 2nd lap to get ahead of Stiffmeister and take the win today. So, off goes Stiffmeister. Just got to keep Aiden behind for 2 laps now to take a victory here. Alan there's in 4th, it's running Mohammed wide there. Then all this time it's bringing Chartman closer in, but I think Chartman's a bit too far back to have an influence in this decision. I should get an extra place here, because Alan's got 19 seconds worth of penalties to his 6. Chartman's got to finish within 13 seconds of him, and he's only 5.5 behind. So Chartman should get promoted to 5th. But then he would lose his 5th because Bush pass behind him has 0 penalties. So Chartman would gain a position, but then to lose it to Bush pass, so Chartman would get 6th. Bush pass to be the one that gets 5th at the current rate of knots. As Mohammed Madou picked up a podium in the last race. He's in 4th at the moment. He has come strong as of late, getting the points for Alpine. It's improved quite a lot. There's a few guys this season that have impressed me and have improved. So Anubis is one of them. Mohammed's one of them. Stiffmeisters impressed me as well this season. Luke's impressed me. Everyone's impressed me here. Everyone's had their race on their day. As Stiffmeister then starts the final lap. He's coming through the second DRS zone at the moment. He's got Aiden behind him. Aiden is within the DRS zone of him. And that gap's coming down. Will Aiden have a chance to put a move in on Stiffmeister for the end of this race? I think he's just a bit too far back. I think Stiffmeister's going to have the win wrapped up here. Aiden though, finishing second. He'll bring home the Constructors' Championship for the AlphaTauri guys. And Bush Pass will help that as well. There's the Red Bulls. It's not with it today. Saying that Polskiv was looking like he could have been on for the win today. But he got collected one at Anubis when Anubis spun it. And Stiffmeister then takes victory here. Aiden comes home in second. Mo's going to come home in a very comfortable third place. Mo, they're just taking in the atmosphere. He slows right down. And across the line comes Mo then, in third. For the final podium place of the season for him. Mohammed will get fourth. Charman will get fifth. Oh no, with Bush Pass. Bush Pass gets fifth then. Charman will get sixth. Alan will get seventh. Wait and see what about these guys behind because of the penalty wise. So, as it cross the line, was a should get promoted up a few positions here. He does. So Stiffmeister wins, Aiden's comes second, Mo comes third to round off the final podium positions of this season in the Wednesday tier. Been a pleasure to watch you guys, commentating you guys all season, and I'll probably see some of you next season. I'll be commentating Wednesday and Fridays for Hpr, but I'll also be racing in 3 or 4 of the tiers, and I know a few of you will be in them tiers. I'll be excited to race with you guys. I'll be in this tier as well next year, taking on Aiden for that trophy. Me and my teammate Chartman will be coming for you, son. So congratulations to the top 3 guys today. Stiffmeister, Aiden and Mo. And the AlphaTauri's bring home the Constructors. Mohammed gets 4th, Bush Pass 5th, Chartman 6th, Alan 7th, was 8th, Dragon 9th, Shugsife 10th, Luke 11th, Gilbo 12th, and then Anubis, Hilltrain, Jonas, Jay Rooney, Bulky Worm, Polskiv, Coy's Army, and Coombs all retired. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon.